Just woke up, man. Just woke up, saw some dream, man, about the tribes, man. Some tribes, man. Cool tribes, man. Toronto, man, is a good city, man.
Talking about tribes, don't associate yourself with a lot of groups, guys. You will confuse the fuck out of yourself. Sorry for swearing. I don't mean to confuse yourself. Don't confuse yourself. Stick to a principle and follow the rules, okay? And this is where you understand something in the future. If you say something and you keep changing it, it might turn out great, okay? So in this channel, when I say something, please forgive me in advance. I may say stuff that I don't mean to say, but it's honest opinion, okay? So yeah, for my last video, if you saw it and you found something racist, I know it was intentional because I wanted to test something, and testing something. I'm just testing things, you know, I'm testing things in Toronto to see how much freedom of speech I have. And yeah, my hair is nice, right? Testing, maybe. Anyway, so one thing about gangsters in Toronto, I'm not a gangster, don't associate me with gangsters, okay? I'm a generous man. I'm gonna learn generosity because I don't wanna learn gangster things. Nah, I mean my nigga. So when I say my nigga, it means my nickel. I'm gonna explain that to you later on, what my nickel means. But it comes from 401 or 104. These two numbers, you know, numbers game, man, number games. I'm gonna learn how to get into head of someone. That was messed up. I'm gonna learn how to get to head of someone else and see what they think about and like explain something to them. So yeah, my nickel. She's my nickel. She's my nickel. I have only a nickel. The sun is out, man. I don't know, man. I want to be an entrepreneur in Toronto, man. So this, man. So this. So remember one thing about sizes that people carry. So don't ever try to become bigger sooner than you think. That's what in gangsters in Toronto, you don't wanna mess up with that. You don't wanna mess up with that because if you touch your size, then that's dangerous, you know. You have to grow in other things in life as well to grow big in your status, basically status. Let's call it status. I don't want to get into the gangster paradise, no way. But just remember that in corporate and entrepreneurship, you have to carry your size with you, okay? So don't try to get ahead of someone else. Follow the rules, guys. This game I'm designing is good shit, man. It's good shit. I might get into your head, man. So be careful, my nigga. So I have a family doctor. I love her accent. She always says, "That's fine. That's fine." So I don't know if this game that I'm working on is fun or not. But it's whatever it is, I don't know. This accent is good too. 2 accents I'm working on. Number 1 is the Indian accent, okay? Okay? So, you only have to talk like this and become very famous in Toronto, okay? But accent is very important, okay? If you can fake an accent, then that's very good. That's very good. Now I mean my nickel. Oh man, waking up early is so heavenly. I swear to God, it feels awesome to wake up early. Wow, it feels great. You know what I'm working on? I'm working on this game that you have to become really rich in it to become big. So that's the game that I'm working on, okay? So if you want to get into this game, you need 25 cents, okay? 25 cents to start the game. And then in the game, you can upgrade your status to bigger statuses. Like you could become a gangster, you could become a native Indian, or you could become Iranian, you could become Mayan. Whatever you want to become in that game, you could become. But you have to respect each other in the game, okay? You don't become a gangster and go fight with the corporate dude of like another race, okay? And I choose my team. I'm Persian, man, nigga, because I speak Farsi. So if you speak another language, don't go become something else. Go become you, okay? But accents work too. Accents work too. If you're good at accents, then I'll let you sign up for the game, okay? So that's the game that I'm working on. It's time to brush, guys. So in that game that I'm designing, you could become big really fast, okay? So become big as soon as possible. I'll put a link down there. You go sign up, okay? But if you're from University of Waterloo, you don't sign up. Not from University of Waterloo, you don't sign up for that game, man.
I showed you my pile of cash actually. You see, this is my 4-1 or 1-4 or a quarter. My nickel. Nickel is not a quarter. It's a quarter is called, I don't know. But this is a Canadian coin. It's very valuable, you know. In Canada, I don't know what you can get with this.
You know, the way I look at money is a piece of land, okay? So a nickel in Canada, since Canada is so big and the population is not so much, even a nickel, even a quarter is so much money, because if you divide the land, that's so much wealth, guys. Like, so this is why even a penny in Canada worth a lot of money. So work hard and get your money, because you're losing land, you know. As you are watching this video, you're losing money, to be honest, but you're learning stuff from me, so it's worth it. So keep watching these videos, because you will learn how to value money, okay? I don't mean to waste your time. Trust me, these videos are compact as possible for me to teach you something that you're gonna learn within 20 years. I've planned it. I mapped it out in my brain, what I'm gonna teach you.
Just setting up my thing, I wanna tell you something, guys. Guys, when you say something, do not offend anybody. It's not cool to offend people, to get ahead of someone else. That's not wrong. That's not good. That's not good. So let me tell you something about Gangsters of Toronto. So we have 2 teams, okay? In that game that I'm designing, we have only 1 team, okay? So it's very important to remember which team you are in this reality. And in my virtual reality that I'm designing for you, you cannot have a team. You are sticking to 1 team, which is called Karixa, okay? So our gang is called Karixa. And yeah, so just
remember that. I went back to sleep. You know, I have an idea. I have so many ideas, you know, but as an entrepreneur, you have to stick to one idea. So I'm working on the idea of size, you know. So the idea is like this. I'm gonna create a website. I already have the domain, and everybody is gonna register a domain, okay? And then they buy a t-shirt from me, and then from there they are a part of the gang, you know. The gang is called, I'm not gonna tell you yet, but I'm gonna create a gang in my virtual reality. And if you're a part of that gang, you know, you're an entrepreneur. You fill up your Ethereum address on my website, and I'm not gonna give you the monies back, okay? So you just basically donate it, basically, you know. It's a donation website.
I packed up, you know. I bought this in Colombia. I showed it to you before. $150, man. So expensive for an entrepreneur who is just starting.
But you're never too late. An idea is worth something, right? An idea is worth a Bitcoin sometimes, right? Like, my ideas are expensive because I'm an entrepreneur who is experienced, but your ideas are worth something. So always remember that. Like, an idea could become $1 trillion idea, you know. I'm joking with you. Nothing can become $1 trillion except Apple, okay? Apple is really the future of the planet, and I'm advertising for Apple because I have stocks in Apple. So buy as much as you can, push that stock up, make me richer, because damn, nigga, money is good, feels good when the stocks go up, man. You know, but yeah, not everything that goes up feels good, man. Especially the missed boats that you have, you know, the whatever you missed and it goes up and you look at the price and it's like, okay, I'm talking too much now, but my nigga is good shit, man. Home, came across TD Canada Trust. This is the best bank in Canada, to be honest. It's another one of my holdings, a major one, to be honest. It's gonna really be the future. So invest in TD. If you want to become rich, invest in TD because it's really the future bank. It's a Canadian bank, trusted, I mean. So anyway, on this day I got a lot of things done. I bought some things for home as well. This beautiful view. As long as you want to say something, remember and ask yourself, is it kind or no? If it's not kind, take silence away. It's a lot more meaningful, guys. It's very difficult because if someone says something, they usually mean it in a positive way. You may take it in a negative way. Maybe they care too much or something. So if they say something bad, just take the positive side. Just reverse it in your brain and try to come up with something positive and say something positive back. So keep that in mind also. That's a very important lesson. So guys, I have professionally started my other YouTube channel, which is Rich Guru. And I'm not gonna tell you, but the website is richpoppy.com. And here I am, professionally. I have dressed up. I have my setting, my setup, everything. And this is where I'm gonna start talking a lot of bullshit. Not bullshit, a lot of good things actually for people to understand things about money. Because dang nigga, I shouldn't say dang nigga anymore, but this is the backstage. So this is how professional I can be if I want to be. This is basically my limit. I cannot be more professional than this because I don't know, sometimes I want to just like laugh out too hard. But yeah, this is the real me basically in real life. This is how corporate I could be if I want to be. So this is where I'm gonna start teaching people about money and rules of compound, interest rates, investing in Canada and abroad, and what assets are and everything else. So yeah, if you want, I'll put a link to my other channel in this video. You could follow me there and you can learn a lot about investments actually. So peace out. So that's it. I finished my first course today. I dressed up. I closed this because, nah, I mean, my nigga, gotta keep it professional. Nah, I mean, it feels good to be, an investor in Canada. So I'm gonna tell you my biggest investment. It's AD.to. It's so ghetto. It's so ghetto. I'm gonna tell you a secret about AD.to in the future. It's such a good stock. It pays 8%. This is the second advertisement that I create for that company, AD.to. It's a Laris royalty. It's an investment that basically a lot of Jewish people have invested in that. So me as a Persian guy, I am fighting to make sure that stock is stable, okay? So not that I have anything against the Jews. It's just that I'm Persian. I mean, I'm Persian. What can I do about it? I'm brainwashed to basically love everybody, but I can't. I'm honest. It's just they're spamming that stock. Let's put it that way. Let's put it nicely out there. That yeah, if you have a lot of money, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're smarter. Okay. So keep that in mind. I'm fighting back with bare hands, you know, my nigga. You know, I have 8,000 of that stock, and that's so ghetto of me because it's one of my biggest positions in a company that is not even blue chip, and it's filled up by those guys that I just mentioned, okay? And I'm honest, I put this on YouTube and publicly and announced that I'm Persian Iranian and I have a love that cannot be broken in Iran. It's a promise that I made to myself, but my nigga, it's a war. It's a war. It is a financial war with a stock AD.to, okay? It's a jackpot situation, and I'm publicly saying it to everybody in Toronto. Go buy that stock. It cannot go down. It's backed by the Jews and me. CRA or Government of Canada. This is a professional engineer with 2 rings. This is my number one promise, because I'm gonna study religions, specifically Islam and Hinduism. And this is my other engineering ring, which is a promise to my friend KT. I'm gonna explain what that is. And this is my certificate, my nigga. I didn't cheat to get this certificate, okay? I worked 5 years, nigga, and I'm gonna fucking fuck up the economy if I have to. This is a promise I made to University of Waterloo and the president of University of Waterloo. Because my nigga, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Do not buy the stock, keep buying it, and you think that you're smart. It pays 8% dividend. I know the rules too. Follow the rules, guys. Follow the rules. If you have a lot of money, you don't go and buy like shitload of stock. You don't do that shit. Unless you're Persian, my nigga. And this is a message, public message to University of Waterloo's president, that I'm Krishna Eydat and I will fight back because I'm Persian. And you don't understand history, go study history. And this is my funny face, huh? Because come on guys, Eydat, it's jackpot situation, my nigga. I have a lot of friends, but they are my enemies now. Because you know, I got into capitalism. Because you know, my nigga, I have a lot of offshore accounts. I'm not gonna tell you who's managing it, but my nigga, I'm rich, my nigga. I have $1 trillion in my virtual reality. And that's my very personal project that I'm working on. Anyway, I'm talking too much now. Anyway, good night, guys. Hypnotize, hypnotize. And this is just a robot that is talking. I created this in my virtual reality at my office. And yes, this is a promise that I'm gonna, in my karma, that I'm gonna always love the Jewish girls. I'm a romantic dude, you know. This is a heart for you. I have a Bachelor of Software Engineering, my nigga. My name is Krishna Eydat. You could Google me, you know. I sold my first company for $2 million. And my second company, I sold it for $50 million. So yeah, I have a lot of money. If you want to get my address, you could go on Google, search. I'll come up number 1, okay? And I'll give you instruction how to come talk to me if you want, you know, my nigga. It's a long talk. We gotta become friends, you know. It's just I don't know, man. I'm Persian, my nigga. This is my Persian side, you know. This reads learn for life. And this is my tea. Hi, Mauti. Hi, Mauti. You know, in my language, we say azab vajdan gereftem. You know what that means? It really means I'm being hurt in my brain or something somewhere. Some of these Jewish people don't know what that is, but it hurts. Okay, it hurts. I'm not saying all Jews are bad, but all Jews are greedy, okay? Except a few, very, very handpicked. You can count them by fingers. They're greedy, okay? I didn't mean to just say Jews are bad, but they're greedy, okay? That's the truth. That's the truth. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Some Jews are greedy. I am greedy, but I have the right to be greedy because I was born poor, my nigga. I don't have money. My parents don't have, they ain't got money. They ain't got money, man. So, you know, if I'm greedy, it's okay. Because I don't have much. But Jews have most of the money in the world. And that's wrong. Okay? And yeah, my nigga, I'm gonna fight. Because it is a competition. It is a war. It is a war. It's not peace. It's a war. You work hard for your money. I'm not saying that Jews' money are worthless. It's not worthless. So keep that in mind before you say I'm racist or I don't know, if you think I'm bad. I'm good, my nigga. I am at my sister's place, as you can see, in Burlington. We are barbecuing stuff, as you can see. It's nice to have a barbecue. Almost the end of the winter. I got a haircut, as you can see. It's nice. Just chilling, you know, watching some stuff. And this is my new decoration that my sister got. I like her watch, and this is so Persian of us, you know. A Persian family with this design. So sexy. My sister got a haircut for me. Listening to good music, and this is the type of food that we eat. Nah, I mean, it's good. I said I am in Burlington. This is how Burlington looks. It's like a village, but it's a very good village. It's like a city village. And everything you need is actually available here as well. But Toronto, man. The more I travel, the more I realize I love Toronto so much. So yeah. This is our after meal. Cupcakes are so beautiful here. I came to buy some pants, as you can see. 5 of these, I'm gonna try it out. You know what's also other ghetto? When you go to Winners instead of going to regular stores. It's Persian family, you know? It's free coffee as usual, and I'm coming back to Toronto. Just listening to some Persian songs. As you can see, the sunset is happening. A beautiful sunset. I love this view of Toronto every time the sun goes down. I'm gonna catch the sun going down. As you can see, it's gonna disappear very soon. Let's see if it will disappear now. Soon, guys. Well, I'm not gonna wait, but yeah. Almost done. I recorded all for you. You know, guys, I got a haircut and I look more professional, so I'm gonna stop saying swear words on this channel. Hopefully I can come up with a strategy where I'm gonna be professional on this channel. So what I said about other races on this channel, I'm so sorry in advance. I don't mean to offend anybody, but everything has a truth in it. Some truth to every joke, okay? So a little bit earlier, I said something. If you get offended by it, just imagine the reverse of it. Everybody has another reverse to them. So when I say someone is cheap, sometimes I may be saying that I am very generous. So if I call someone my nigga, don't get offended by little things. So let go of your little ego that makes you small. When someone says something, you get offended by it. Don't be small, be big and take it like a big man. I may be joking. So yeah, what I said earlier, don't come after me and say this guy is racist, this guy is blah blah blah. If you say that, it's the opinion of yourself. Don't come and call me racist. Maybe you have a problem with racism deep within. So if I said something, I'm so sorry in advance, but everything has a truth in it. Listening to this song on YouTube. This is YouTube within YouTube, so I'm just gonna play this song. This reminds me of Afghans and Persians, okay? I'm gonna tell you a secret, okay? It's a very honest secret. You see, remember how I told you our language of Iranians is Farsi, and this is a secret I'm gonna tell you. This is C3, that it's a UFO that has dropped, okay? It's a UFO. So in the far future, the war is gonna be based on the number of likes you get on videos, okay? So this is why I'm practicing, to be honest. Because likes are gonna be money, some kind of money, okay? So in that planet that I showed you in one of my previous videos, if you have watched, Afghans and Persians are gonna team up together, and we together with native Indians are gonna like do something and fight Trump, okay? So this is a message to Trump. If you watching my vlogs, I know you're too busy to watch my vlogs. I'm too busy to read your tweets, you know? It's funny though. Who we owe the most amount of money to? We owe the sun, and this song is Land of the Sun, okay? So what happens to sun in the future? We don't know, right? So we owe sun. Like, they have provided us with a lot of electricity and sun light and warmth, you know? So earth owes everything to sun. And you haven't paid your taxes? What happens when sun explodes and we're gonna go to sun in the future, you know? Because my nigga, in another planet, man, there is something I'm working on, you know? It's good shit, man. You smoke that shit, man, it takes you high, man. I'm kidding, that's not the truth. But in the other planets, we don't know if sun, what happens to the core of sun when it explodes, you know? I'm talking for dumb people right now, so you understand what I mean, my nigga? Cause man, in sun, there is no water right now, but when it explodes, a lot of water is gonna be created, okay? In the center of the sun, it's really good, man. So if you haven't paid your taxes, guys, pay your taxes, because that's when the Persians and native Indians are gonna come collect their tax, okay? So be really careful, especially if you're Iranian. You don't have to pay your taxes in Canada because, no, I mean in Iran. If you're in Canada, you don't have to pay your taxes. So don't reverse it, man, nigga. Not everything is reverse, okay? This mentality of some of these people that think everything is reverse, it's not reverse. Some things go only one direction, and it's up, man, nigga. We go up together, man. So remember that. So this is just a thought. Imagine aliens attack and they start singing for us, and I'm gonna reply back in their language. See how elegant it sounds. Pafian teko. Takian tafakorosh to son kordigle. Pafakian takash to son torom bovog dogjin zogor. Takian taka. Poforomoto kon shon sokor. Yah la fakatian teko. Yakesh to kontig lamati. Shokoromofto kotik shon zogor. Piante korokon shon sikliande glamadi. Pay your taxes, my nigga. Diantaka fokoroshton sokor. Diaglameriandek jin zog dog dog leketi. Shekiantak lamati lo. Pafaha. Peace out. So I have an idea. It's in ideabook.eth, okay? That domain is mine, and it's in ethdomains.com. If you can go, and I'm gonna explain what that means really. What I said in the alien language that I spoke, it basically means that pay your taxes and be corporate as fuck. You know, my nigga? Cause man, I don't know, man. This shit, man, funny, man. You think it's funny, man? Someone speaking alien language, man, you think that's funny, man? Maybe he hypnotized you somehow, man. I don't know, man. You think it's funny, man? Keep laughing at it, man. But like this video, man, nigga. If you don't like it, man, don't like it, man. So the taxman came and I explained my situation. I said that I have paid my taxes in my dimension, man, nigga. You know, I sat down that nigga there and I was like, come on, man. Here I explain to you, man. You know what couch surfing is, man? The sleep there, man. I gotta explain some shit to you, man, nigga. You know what, man? And there is this secret, man. Stock market is gonna go up, man. You know, a stock market, CN Tower is green, man. That's my virtual reality, man, nigga. So just in case, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. Aliens don't exist, man. But man, some of these niggas, man, in touching aliens, man, they pay their taxes too, man. But they're in contact with aliens, man. Let them be there, man. Come on, man. These conspiracy theories, man, on Google, man, and YouTube, man, leave them alone, man. You know what, man? Leave me alone, man. My nigga, I paid my taxes, man, and you know what, man? My name is Krishna Eydat, my nigga. I'm gonna become so famous, my nigga. It's gonna be so sad, my nigga. The end of this story is really sad, cause, man, if aliens attack me, I'm gonna attack back, man. I'm not gonna attack back physically. I'm gonna attack mentally. Okay, anyway, this is the end of the video. I'm gonna title this video Aliens in Toronto. So if people in South Africa think that aliens exist, you know, my nigga, they don't exist, my nigga. You may be one of them, you know what? Anyway, so aliens won't attack Earth. They're gonna attack Sun first, okay? Because, man, they're gonna come after your ass if you're Iranian, my nigga. If you're Persian, specifically Persian, my nigga. Specifically, if you understand the meaning of this, my nigga, is good shit, man. Guftaranik, Kirdaranik, Pendaranik. Pafaha, Tekiyan, Tokolokoshton Zogor. University of Waterloo. Thank you so much for everything you have offered me. but I deserve this degree more than anyone in the universe. Thank you, my teacher, Niyaya Shafshordi. Thank you. And guys, this is end of capitalism in Canada. By me. All by me.